Hello everyone, welcome back to the revival. It has been a few games since you were last with us, so let's have a quick look at the schedule just to fill you in on what has occurred. So, first of all, we managed a 1-0 victory against Everton thanks to a goal from Timo Werner in the middle of the first half. It was a fairly straightforward headed goal, nothing really to write home about, certainly nothing that I'm going to worry about showing highlights for. Then we had the international break, Germany playing Belgium and England. Germany actually taking the lead against Belgium, but conceding 2 goals by Lukaku to end up on the losing end on that one. And then again, Timo Werner with a last-minute header, a beautiful header down into the ground, bouncing in front of the goalkeeper and under his grasp to secure a 1-0 victory over England in the fatherland. Sorry, it's the fatherland, isn't it? Then we returned back to Premier League action where, unfortunately, we were very, very underwhelming, ending up playing out a 0-0 draw with very little in the way of goal-mouth action at either end. So today, you're going to be taking in a double header with me as we take on Tottenham Hotspur at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And then Newcastle will be playing Milan at home in the UEFA Champions League group stage. Again, nothing really on the line there. We've already qualified, but really this is just for bragging rights. So let's get into it. Line-up for today, well, we're looking a little bit thin on the ground form-wise. Hummels is tired as all hell, so we're going to give him a rest and Todibo can come in his place. Willems rested for the last game against Brighton. He's going to come back in, even though his form isn't too fantastic. Henriks will be all right at right back, but I think we'll plop Yedlin on the bench just to make sure that he's covered. Mathieu obviously can play centre-back as well as left-back, so that will cover that option for us. Hummels can have a well-rested break. Timo Werner not looking great form-wise at all, so I think Joelinton can get a shot. And Shelby, do we bring Junior? We've paid a lot of money for Junior. We might as well use him. So it's going to be a midfield pairing of Vinicius Junior and Nkunku, the Real Madrid boys reunited, with Joelinton, Alan Saint-Maximin and Coco ahead of them. Hayden making the most of the run in the side. Really, he's a ever present at the moment, and he'll be shielding the back four of Willems, Todibo, Lascelles and Henriks, with Schubert in goal. Going to change the kit because why not? I think we'll play in the lovely orange away number today. Managed to keep Harry Kane quiet during the international break. I'm hoping that we can manage the same today. He always seems to pop up with a goal just to annoy the hell out of me. So we're 1 point clear of Arsenal in the league as a result of those results that I showed you earlier. Manchester United falling away after losing 1-0 to West Ham United.
Promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here. People have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside
right, let's get it on.
Badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled. And indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two.
Tried a little bit of a risky through ball there, and oh, no. Well, we've been let off there. I don't know what I was doing. I switched control between the two players a little bit too much, and unfortunately that gave Harry Kane a run at goal. And really, you've got to say, real-life Harry Kane doesn't miss those. We've been very, very lucky there.
Willems. Todibo. Tottenham are enjoying great form in front of goal right now. 5 games in a row they've scored. Vinicius Junior.
Managing to maintain
Hayden.
Possession of the ball.
Willems.
Good cross, good header. Oh, we've managed to bundle it in somehow. Alan Saint-Maximin with the goal.
What a start.
9 minutes on the clock. It's not the easiest. Not the easiest. It's not the prettiest of goals. But they all count one.
But to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Forcing the mistake from the goalkeeper with the header. Brilliant, brilliant cross there by Willems. Maximin doing a brilliant job to get above the defender and force the save from the goalkeeper. And then unfortunately goalkeeper, well unfortunately for Tottenham anyway, I'm not crying over it, unable to hold on to the ball, and then really he's made a mess of it for the second save, hasn't he? I'm not going to cry many tears for him there. He's the architect of his own downfall.
Newcastle have an early lead. Good start. Dele Alli. Newcastle making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Always when you score early, it gives you such a lift, and it casts doubt in the minds of your opponents at the same time. And that pretty much sums up the difference in what we've seen. One team assured, the other a little unsure.
They're very quick at closing us down. Going to have to be a little bit cleverer on, quicker on the ball. Not got a lot of luck where it comes to giving away free kicks in North London.
Todibo can get it clear. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Cross from... Going for goal! A real chance.
Who's tried a bicycle kick there?
All you'd be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Who really cares? Put the ball out onto the right flank now. Henriks is in wonderful form, as evidenced by the well, his passing's still not great. He's got one of those kind of greeny, teal kind of coloured flashing arrows at the moment, which means that if he has a good game, his stats could improve extremely dramatically. So we're going to try and get the best out of our player. Oh, no, Joelinton just not able to run into that ball. Very, very heavy through ball. Maybe should have played it into his feet and allowed him to try and turn on it instead, but he had enough space that I thought it was worth going with the through ball.
Battles to win it
no, just he's not able to just hang on to it, is he?
Tottenham have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah,
Hayden hustling, not able to win the ball, but making a mess of it.
And it's Dele Alli. Wanyama. Chip through. He has it out wide now.
Tottenham got a lot of the ball in our area. We need to be careful about this. Don't like defending corners. Never felt particularly secure, which I suppose is the idea. Corners shouldn't be that easy to defend after all. So they're just replicating the feeling in real life. Come on. Oh dear, oh dear. We need to be better than that. We need to front up and get bodies in the way of the ball.
And he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Willems
try out on the left wing with Willems. Draw him into the ball, open up space on the left wing. He's probably going to fly one in here. He does. There's no one on it really though. And Tottenham now with the ball looking to counter-attack, and they do have the numbers and the positioning that they could put in a pretty devastating counter-attack if they play the right passes. Able to hold up Aurier there. Todibo out of position slightly. Vinicius Junior now over there trying to make the most of it. He's got hustle, I'll give him that much. He's not very good at tackling, but he's managed to win the ball in the throw-in somehow. That pass was never on. I don't know why I attempted it.
Finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. And it's played forward. Newcastle are in control here on the brink of half-time.
Try and close him down a little bit. Unable to stop the pass. That's a nice little back heel. It's a good tackle, but this could be a goal. It's not, but no, tap in, tap in, tap in. Yeah, there we go. I knew it was coming. I could see it happening. It wasn't the exact goal that I foresaw, but the danger was there, and there we are. We haven't dealt with it, and it's 1-1.
And importantly, it is a strong end product.
We need to be better defensively.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
It'll be a throw-in.
I'm just fannying around on the left wing here. Don't know what I'm doing with the ball. Hello. Oh, nearly. Nearly. It was a good ball and the positioning was good.
Managed to get it away.
Just unable. Oh dear, that header's gone a bit wide. Managed to win the ball back though, but then we... No, we didn't give it away. I thought we had given it away. No, what's he passing for? Ah, that shouldn't have been a pass. He should have taken a shot. Terrible. We do get the ball back, but that is a massively wasted opportunity there.
Willems. Vinicius Junior. Nkunku. Gets on the end of it. It's gone a long way up and away.
Okay, keeping up good pressure, but I don't think we're going to have a chance to do anything with this throw-in. Feels like it's going to be the end of the half as soon as the ball comes in.
Vinicius Junior. Cut out in the nick
I'm
of
amazed he
time.
hasn't blown his whistle yet. Maybe we can get something out of this.
And he's there to clear it. Swung in towards the middle.
Hit it.
And the shot!
Unlucky. And surely he's going to ring the whistle. What am I talking about? Use your words, David, for goodness sake.
So a very watchable game so far.
I don't English too good today, apparently.
And the team's level.
Okay, 1-1. That's not the worst at half-time. Tottenham is always going to be a tricky encounter, but I feel like we've let ourselves down defensively. Second half, an improvement is required.
And a goal each. So we're just settling back into this second half. Out to the right.
Oh, go on. Go on. Oh, yes, that's a beautiful little goal, that is. No trouble there. Well worked and served up on a platter for Joelinton, who's coming back in today for the slightly out of form Timo Werner. I wondered if he might be offside there, but somehow he's managed to just about keep himself on. And the goalkeeper, really, there's not much he can do. The ball's too far away that he can make a dive for it, and he can't commit to one player or the other. He has to just kind of play 50-50 and hope for the best. And in the end, well, Newcastle 2, Tottenham 1. Nearly managed to intercept that ball twice. Well won, very well won there.
Henriks.
Quick through ball if we can't. No, wrong
Very
ball.
well to intervene. Alderweireld. Dele Alli. Smolnikov. Sessegnon gets away from his opponents.
Uh-oh.
And here's Kane.
Oh, very nicely won to Thibaut.
Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well held up by Joelinton, and now with the right ball, we could do something very dangerous with this.
Gets the better of his man.
No, just couldn't play the right final ball. Multiple people in the box that could have applied the finish, and in the end, none of them were found.
And it's Willems. Could be a chance here. Oh, he's
Coco stayed on side. He's managed to... Oh, poor old Coco. He wants to get in on the scoring action so badly, but he's just unable to find the back of the net.
Willems. He's in short.
Oh, Maximan. Oh,
shooting chance. And the ball's come out. Aurier knocks it away. Turns and goes back. Plays it back.
Hit
Vinicius
it!
Junior!
He's going to get his goal one of these days, I tell you what. He's getting closer.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Tottenham possible to get... Oh, no, well intercepted there by Vinicius Junior. I don't think he knew too much about it, to be fair to it. Oh, there, no, we fucked it up. Ah, managed to retrieve it, luckily. Okay, Vinicius Junior again. Let's just play a nice, simple ball out to the side there. Keep possession. Look for openings where we can.
Vinicius Junior. Willems. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Hayden. Vinicius Junior.
Ah, no. Wrong side of the defender when the pass was played. If he'd made the run, then he would have been in acres of space to apply the finish. Oh, Hayden's been drawn. He's back in the action now. Long raking ball to the edge of the area. Tottenham looking dangerous here. Looking very dangerous here. I think we're going to be okay though.
Going about this the right way.
No, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Dele Alli.
Come on, you've got to try and win that.
Plays it out to the flank. Gets wrestled off.
Well won. Well won.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Joel Linton. It's the wrong pass again. What's going on with this passing at the moment? I think we're going to make a change while we can. Let's put Mathieu on at left back because Willems is looking tired, and I think that's probably Junior's race run. Put Almiron on an older head, a more experienced head, someone that's well known by his teammates. Hopefully will result in players making runs that are expected of them.
Vinicius Junior.
Of course, that change won't be made until the ball goes out of play, and hopefully, okay, so now we will get those changes made. It's a very late challenge there on Henriks. No booking though. Just lobbed it forward, see if we can create a little bit of mayhem in the Tottenham box. Unfortunately, we're not able to, and it looks like they're going to get it out. And let's see if they try to hit us on the counter again.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Oh, that's well won. That's good hustle. And now Newcastle on the... No, can't make it on the break. Tottenham very, very good at closing ranks very quickly.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on.
Oh, yes. Oh, that deserved a goal. That was such a beautiful passing move, if enough do say so myself. One-touch football beyond compare. And just the finish wasn't quite there, unfortunately.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd...
Get on that, Almiron. There we go. He's a left footer, which means we can whip it straight back in. Header! Oh, just over the bar, but that's the final touch of the game. And it's Newcastle 2, Tottenham 1. A vital 3 points in the race to stay ahead at the top of the table.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Newcastle
not a classic performance by any means, but we'll take it for sure.
Once in front, they grew in belief and rarely looked at risk.
That's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us.
Ratings not fantastic. Mathieu really didn't have much chance to do anything, hence the 5.5. Everyone else 6s and 7s, which in this game I suppose is a decent performance. But I don't know, what's the point in having a 10-point rating if you never see a 10? I'm not saying anyone deserved the 10 in that game. They absolutely did not. So we see Arsenal keeping pressure on at the top as well as Liverpool. West Ham are starting to string together a few wins. It'll be interesting to see where they are in the table. Bournemouth beating Brighton and Hove Albion as well. And let's see as well, Manchester United 3-1 winners at Norwich. West Brom, Leicester, Manchester City and Chelsea all winning their matches as well. Let's look at the table. So that win puts us on 31 points. We maintain the 1 point gap over Arsenal in second. Manchester City third on 28 points. And then there is a massive 5 point gap between third and fourth. Liverpool moving into that fourth place berth with 23 points, 7 wins, 2 draws and 3 losses. Arsenal and Manchester City, the only 2 unbeaten teams still in the league this term. Arsenal came in with another job offer for me during the time that you were away. I had to turn them down again. It breaks my heart every time I have to do that, but I'm doing a job here and I want to see that job through. This is a long-term save. We're not going anywhere. Speaking of which, we're at home against Milan. The team looks pretty well off for form, but I am going to make some changes since it's not really the most important game. Obviously, you know, it's a big marquee match, but at the same time, I want to make sure that our players aren't overstretched. Yedlin will get a game, I think. We're trying to get him moved on, and him having performances in the Champions League will probably raise some extra interest in him. Lascelles can have a rest today instead of Hummels. Thibaut obviously back in for him. We'll probably keep the faith with Werner and Alan Saint-Maximin up front, and Nkunku and Shelvey can continue to play in behind them. I'll even put Verdonk on the bench. That's how generous I'm feeling. I feel like that, even though we've both got black stripes, I feel like those kits probably work better in opposition than a completely white shirt against one that's predominantly black and white. I'll soon find out that I'm completely wrong, of course.
So, whilst one of these sides has sailed through already, there is still plenty at stake for the other. The only mission left.
Now, of course, in order to be fair to the other teams in the group, I'm going to be taking this as seriously as if we needed the 3 points.
The difference in mood between the two camps then really could not be much more profound. On the one hand, utter comfort and confidence, even coziness. On the other hand, uncertainty and urgency are the preeminent words. Well, this really is a big chance!
Oh, 1-0.
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet,
can't believe he had that much room to run into.
Newcastle are really
simple ball to Alan Saint-Maximin, who plays a nice little through ball to Werner. He's onside, he tucks it away. He doesn't make mistakes like that very often, and he hasn't done now. On his left peg, just slides it past the goalkeeper. 1-0 to Newcastle. Of course, attacking-wise, we're not really all that weak. And I wouldn't even say that we've weakened our defence, particularly with the changes that we've made. But there is an unfamiliarity between some of the players in the back line that means, oh dear, we've lost the ball there. That means that we could be a little bit, what's the word, susceptible to an attack. And we might be seeing that now. Oh, we very nearly did see that, and we've got very lucky with the rebound. The clearance into his own player, just looping over the goalkeeper, and luckily looping over the goal as well. Important that we defend this corner with our lives. It's well charged down by, I think, Hayden, but I'm not 100% sure. And the goalkeeper does a very good job of collecting that shot. Made it look a lot easier than it probably would have been. That's a lovely lob through ball. Werner on it, out on the right wing. It's unfamiliar territory for him as far as our team's concerned. Good cross.
That had to be done. And it's Ribéry.
Laid out wide there.
Hayden.
Back into
Newcastle
Shelvey. Shelvey to Yedlin.
Right now and leading.
Yedlin not exactly covering himself in glory, but somehow managing to salvage the ball and get a pass to Shelvey.
Hayden.
Oh dear, oh dear, that's not a good pass by Hayden.
Move up a gear here.
But he does do a good job of hassling the player and winning the ball back twice. Gives it away the first time, of course.
Werner dinks one in.
He might have overplayed that slightly. Unfortunately, yes, he has overplayed it. Ball goes back to Milan, but not a bad move at all. Good vision. Just unable to connect with the pass as he would have liked.
Lucas Paqueta. Piontek gets into a dangerous position.
Good defensive header to his partner, out to Willems. Ball now on the left wing. No real options, has to cut back inside.
Nkunku.
There's Nkunku. Plays a through ball. Alan St. Maximin with his legendary pace trying to catch it up, but unable to just about make it. Played long forwards. Hummels gets the ball into Hayden, who again lets himself down with his passing. He's not a legendary passer of the ball, but he works very, very hard for the team. Ribéry lobbing it forward, dealt with by the Milan defence. But I'll tell you what, this could be a chance. Ooh.
And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Now it's Çalhanoğlu. He gets past his
Somehow
man.
he's got past there.
It's Çalhanoğlu.
It's a good shot, but really from that range, I'd be annoyed if the goalkeeper let it past him.
A tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Right, come on, boys, concentrate.
Gets up to head it.
Ooh.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Kessié certainly could have and should have made more of that.
It looks like they're marking our flank. They're forcing us to play it narrow, which is absolutely fine by me. We've had players who are able to play the ball.
Nkunku plays it forward.
Ah, yes, Ribéry. No, wrong ball though, and he's offside. Probably should have held on to it for a split second longer, allow Werner to check his run and get back on side, but there we go. It's one of those things. Lob ball forward, Hayden all alone heads the ball forward. Werner able to use his body to shield the ball and win it for his team. Here's Yedlin on the right wing now. He's going to play a cross in. It goes out, I think, for a corner kick. I could be wrong, though. No, it's a goal kick, apparently. Milan playing the ball long. They don't have too much faith, I don't think, in their defence to be able to play the ball out from the back. Alternatively, it could be that they think that they can bully our midfield and defence to the high balls. We'll have to wait and see how things develop there.
There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0.
Just going to play it around a little bit, just take the teeth out of the game a little bit.
Ribéry.
Oh, it's a ball. Unlucky. He's just unable to get the ball out from under his feet. The defender is able to retrieve it and get it out.
Romagnoli drives it forward. Forward it goes.
Long ball forward again. They are definitely aiming at our defenders. I think they've identified an aerial weakness, which I'm not entirely sure I agree with.
Steaming forward. Nkunku.
And that's half-time, thanks to the early goal from Timo Werner. After a wonderful bit of interplay by Hayden and Maximan, Newcastle go in 1-0 up. And really, I'm not sure that the tail of the tape reflects that at all. Milan have had a lot more shots than Newcastle, but Newcastle have just been a little less profligate. Profligate, a word that I learnt directly from playing Football Manager. Who says that playing video games doesn't teach you anything?
That has been the crucial difference. Hernandez.
Thought he'd won the ball there, but he hadn't managed it quite. Good goalkeeping, able to watch it into his hands. Played straight back out to Thibaut, and now Newcastle on the counter-attack. Oh, that's a nice little ball. That's a lovely pass. Werner unable to quite get on it in time. The defender always had the legs on him, the run of the ball, the angle it was played. Unfortunately, unable to do anything with it. No, that's the wrong pass. And that's my fault. I don't think that's Shelvey's fault.
Hernandez. And here's Suso. Hoists it forward. Ribery.
Oh, ball by Ribery.
Forward quickly.
He's onside, I'm pretty sure.
And the flag has stayed down.
Oh, he's just muscled off the ball. Real shame for Werner. He's doing all of the running. He's doing everything right, except for being able to force the opportunity to finish and move off.
Authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Chance to shoot. Calhanoglu.
Unsurprisingly for an Italian team, very good at defending, except for that early chance.
Piontek. Oh, that is lovely footwork.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Jonjo Shelvey.
And the foul's given. Don't think there was too much wrong with it, but I've learnt not to question the referees in this game. There's no real point to it. That's a good header. Good interplay by Werner, and the right wing back Yedlin. Yedlin in a very advanced position. If he plays the right ball here, he could be onto something. He loses the bloody ball.
Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball.
This is why I like Henriks.
That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I don't think we're going to make it first to that ball. No, we're not.
And it's played forward.
Can't blame Hayden. He did everything he could to get to it, just unfortunately unable to outpace the Milan player. Werner is Maximan. Bundles of pace, this lad. He'll outrun you for days, and he does. He goes all the way around his marking player. Oh! Good goalkeeping by Barbosa.
Suso.
No. Oh, what's that? What is that? You're a footballer.
Romagnoli.
Be drawn to the ball, for Christ's sake. Don't run around in the circle like you're a freaking idiot. Go on, win that header. Good lad, well done. Okay, Nkunku. Out to Willems. He's not got the pace. He's absolutely run his legs off, Willems. Going to have to make the change.
Will they?
Going to have a look at his stamina rating, because he's just not seemingly able to keep up with the pace of the game when we play the attacking fullbacks tactic. I'm just wondering if we should be bringing Nkunku off. Maybe we will. Almiron looking in great form, and he's got 100% fitness at the moment, so
Lucas Paqueta goes looking.
He really does deserve more game time than he gets, but unfortunately it's Nkunku's just doing so well for himself at the moment. It's difficult to find an opportunity to put him into the team.
There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
For goodness sake.
The ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Well done.
Willems drives it forward. And it's Yedlin. Played into the...
Oh, hello! No, not quite. Not quite. It's really a half chance, you'd say, like the pace it was coming at him and the chance he had to actually set himself, which was none whatsoever. Good interception from the AC Milan player. It's going to go out for a throw.
Almiron. Newcastle just have to run down the clock. Gets it away.
A nice little 1-2, just unable to get the pass right.
Newcastle certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Really overcommitting with the donk that far forward.
Almiron. Jonjo Shelvey.
And it's petered out into a fairly respectable 1-0 win for Newcastle United.
However it came, final score 1-0. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Pretty happy with the result. At the end of the day, it's a win. We've done what we should have done, which is take our opponent seriously while giving some fringe players some game time. And we'll just have another look at the table to see who's going to be going through with us. I think, unfortunately for Milan, this may well have done for them. Porto 3, Olympiacos 1. I think that might be it. No. Interesting. Well, the way things are set, I think unless Porto beat Milan by a decent number of goals in their last game of the group stage, then we will be seeing Milan go through to the next round. We'll revisit that table after we've played the final game of the season to see who else qualified from the Champions League. But that's going to do it for another episode as we see Leicester rolling up as our next opposition. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.